If you wanted to fill this entire CD up with audio, it would take about this much storage for only around 80 minutes. If you put those same 80 minutes into an MP3, it would be 91% smaller, while sounding nearly identical. So how does it do that? The trick to squishing down the file size is to throw out things that we don't need. We can do that by taking advantage of our ears. Your ear has cilia. These are nerve hairs that when vibrated by the air will send signals to the brain to be processed as sound. Now since you're human, these nerves won't hear every single detail, especially when loud sounds mask nearby soft frequencies alongside quiet sounds are made a split second before or after. Your ear has roughly 24 critical bands. Most of these are concentrated at lower frequencies. Nearby frequencies interfere and mask each other. That leaves more information that can be thrown out, and these metrics come together to form the psychoacoustic model. Now, in order to apply this, MP3 chops audio into fragments which are called frames. If we take a close look at this section of audio, we can see that it's just a signal. The discrete cosine transform, which is closely related to a DFT, can represent any signal as a sum of cosine functions for various frequencies. In MP3, it does it for each subband in the polyphase filter bank. Once the encoder knows what is less important according to the psychoacoustic model, it can essentially lower the resolution, where more noticeable frequencies are stored with more bits, while weaker or masked frequencies might use less or even discard it, as per the bit rate. The bit rate describes how many bits per second are available to be used for storing the sound. We can make the bit rate vary throughout the file. For instance, it would be most useful for parts that are silent or have simple tones where you don't need as much detail. You can think of this as a word limit for an essay, changing depending on your needs. Now you pack it all together with Huffman encoding for a final layer of compression, add your metadata, and you get a wonderfully small file. Just about every piece of audio you hear on the internet will be compressed using the foundations laid out by MP3. Thanks for watching.